Yes, sir.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Here is another episode of Elevate. I am your host, Jay Caraway, and I have my co-host in the building, Mr. CJ Boyd. Look like he dropped for a minute, but he'll be back on real shortly. Once again, welcome back. Thank you guys for being patient with me. My oldest son, my 12-year-old, had basketball season, so his games were on Thursday, so hence the reason CJ and I wasn't able to keep it entertaining or keep going live. And luckily that season is over, and they had a pretty successful season. I'm proud of him. He played hard, and he really stepped up tournament time. So I was very proud of his success in this tournament and his team's success. So with that being said, Mr. CJ Boyd is now in the building. What's up, my brother?
Man, what's going on, man? What's going good, man? What's up? What's happening?
Man, it's what it is, man. And first and foremost, happy Black History Month to everybody out there. Although I feel like we are American History Month, because this country wouldn't be what it is without you and I being a part of it, if you catch my drift there.
Yeah. Yes,
But
sir.
I wanted to jump in, CJ, and just catch up, man. Like, shoot, how's everything been on your end, man?
Man, everything been cool, man. As you can see, what I'm saying? I've been doing the whole little YouTube joint. So I've been on that shit. I've been on that shit, man. I need to post more content, bro. I've only been doing this for about 2 months, and I'm at 680 something or 680 or something. It's been on, you know what I'm saying? So I just been covering sports games, adding my little twist and little funny remarks on it. And I had a viral video. I know you seen it picked up like 230,000 some views. Boy, I was like, God,
Yeah.
damn, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny because and then every video I be having, it's in somewhere in the thousands. I think I showed you the screenshot, and some of them has gotten bigger than, you know what I'm saying. So I just really been,
Right.
and it's real cool, you know what I'm saying, because I have my own little weird way of just being stupid and funny and shit, and it's cool to see like other people be thinking like, bro, you be saying some crazy like this shit be out of there. But yeah, I'm working on that, trying to get maybe at least 1,000 before. Well, shit, it's I'm at 680. It's been 2 months, but I'm trying to be humble. I want at least 1,000 before the year end. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I've been kind of on the grind, just been really chilling, staying out the way. That's really about it. What you been on? My boy,
Man,
I ain't talked to you in a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. I be like, damn, JC. I'm like, man, JC don't fuck with me no more, man. I think, you know what I'm saying? I think somebody was like, hey, you talk just in a minute. I think it might have been, it might have been like maybe like Elaine. It might have been Elaine, or it might have been, I don't know if it was Elaine or Ava. They was like, hey, you talk just. I said, man, I know he locked in with his son doing the basketball thing. So, that's last thing I heard about him here. You know what I'm saying? But I be seeing
you. You had me blocked. Tell the people how you had me blocked.
I showed it. No. So I did look. So I had Justin blocked, but I meant to have this other dude I know named Justin. I meant to have him blocked because he was I don't even think that was him. I think that was I think like his phone got taken over. It was some spam shit, and I blocked the wrong Justin, man. But my bad, dog. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Yeah, that's on me, bro. That's on me. My bad.
Yeah, because I was sitting there when I was texting. I'm like, dude, he done went to the Android. He done got off of Apple. What's the deal? He off of iPhone? Like it kept it go through like it's going, it's blue, and then it come back as green. I was sitting there like that ain't like CJ. Usually he'll hit me back and respond. So then I was sitting there. I'm like, all right, let me hit him on Facebook because I know he on the book. That's why when you were like, bro, you got my number. I'm like, yeah, every time I hit you, I don't hear nothing though.
Okay, yeah, I'm like, yeah, because you hit me on Facebook. I said, bro, you ever hit me on, bro, you got my number. I was like, and I was like, bro, I swear I called, and I was thinking, I said, bro, I swear I called you about, like, maybe at least 2, no, didn't I call you recently? Like, maybe 2 weeks ago, just saying, like, hey, like, what's going on with you, bro? Like, you just checking in with you, so that's wild, bro. But nah, bro, my bad, bro. I got it. Hey, but now I got you saved as Justin Caraway on my phone, bro, so, you know.
All good. All good. I'm glad you do. So next time you won't have that mistake. I feel like you would like to be like, yeah, let me touch him real quick, let him know you can't reach me.
Nah, man. If I know you personally, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. If I know you personally, and if I got a reason to block you, mostly I'll let you know. I'll be like, hey, bro, we ain't rocking, bro. Either something's been said or something. I'm just like, bro, we gonna have to just leave it at that, bro. And then you just or whatever, just say, all right, okay, and then that's when I'm just like, all right, bro. But nah, bro.
So let me ask you this, because I think that's like a new thing, right? Because me being a little bit older than you or whatever, like I never did that. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as I see it now so common and so often where people are like blocking people. I'm like, yo, what is that? Like I don't get it, you know? For me, I'm one of those people, if there's a problem or issue that we're having, let's try to discuss it. And even if we come to the inclusion of agree to disagree, let's at least address it and have a conversation so we know where we stand with each other versus, you know, I'm blocking this individual. But what if it's something of importance that come up and like, you know, example, you blocked the wrong person and I was reaching out like, yo, what's up? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that like a new generation thing or what?
Man, most definitely, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, Lee?
Welcome, Lee. Yeah, we're going to be back on Thursdays now. We're going to go ahead and get this back rolling again for sure, man.
Nah, look. Oh, so you got any more comments? Oh, because I don't mind telling you. Same, dog. Real talk. Like, so, so with the whole, it's with the whole new wave of like blocking though. Like, truthfully, like I feel like it's 2 reasons. One, maybe for like a security reason, but now for me and you, it's different. You know, because I'll probably see you out, and just due to our families and just how things is, I'll probably run into you some way, some shape or form. So it'll be a little awkward if I just block you and then we're in the same. You know what I'm saying? But like, if it's in that setting. Some people do that as a security, like, okay, either she tweaking too much, let me go ahead and separate. But on some real shit, this blocking shit now, it's starting to be it's almost a mechanism. Like I don't gotta explain myself no more. Just like how back in the day, how how things were a lot more instead of digital. What's the other word? If it's not digital, is what? Analytical or analog? Like you know what I'm saying? With the whole clock, like when it's like a digital, and you got like the analog, right?
Oh, with the hand, yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, just like how the clocks and everything, like, I'm pretty sure people was trying to tell y'all, like, hey, this is how you got to end the conversation. You got to let people know how you feel it. But now with this whole blocking joints, with iPhones and you can do it with Androids too, but shit, you know what I'm saying? It just creates a lot more, it's like real easy just to do that. and you don't gotta go through none of it. It's just easy just to block. You like, you know what, just to block and then forget about you. But it's a little weird if you was to block somebody and you could see them at the same place. Because if that person feels some type of way, they're gonna say, "Oh, so you blocked me and you ain't think," you know what I'm saying? But that's just kind of a new thing. I know blocking wasn't really a thing back then, which I don't remember. I mean, I'm talking about, like we had flip phones and we had like the BlackBerry or whatever. It was more of a like, let's meet up, like let's talk, like let's chat, like let's work this out. But shit, I think that shit over. I think them days over. Really, 2011.
But I think that, but I think that causes a problem for young adults and youth, because you're creating this false narrative of, if there's an issue or a problem, I don't have to use my words, or I don't have to use problem solving skills in order to come to a mutual agreement or a mutual understanding. And that's where, in my opinion, a lot of the issues is that people are not coming to a mutual understanding. Being able to agree to disagree with someone is huge. I think it's just as important as being like, yo, we good, we squashed it or whatever. But when I see that, when I hear about it, like, I was talking to my son about that, and he does that where he's like, oh, I just blocked this person. I'm like, for what? Like, it can't be that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you getting out of that? Especially y'all see each other at school. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you're going to run into them in the locker room when y'all getting ready for athletics, or y'all got basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that. So for me, it was one of those things where I felt like, when I talked to you today and you were like, oh man, my bad, I blocked the wrong person. I was like, yeah, okay, I get that. But at the same point, I was just like, what you said made sense as far as it was on some scam type stuff. So I get that. But at the same point, just in general with the whole, block this person, it's like, well, what are you doing? If you don't want this person being a part of your everyday or your day-to-day, have that conversation and let it be known, like, yo, I ain't rocking with you or whatever, and move forward. Because at that point, at least the person knows that whatever the mistake was, whether I can address it and fix it, or whether I can, make up for it or whatever, I get that opportunity versus just blocking you and then you creating a whole nother set of problems. You know what I'm saying? But because of you, my dynamic with you, I already knew, like, nah, there ain't no problem, there ain't no issue. I was just thinking, well, shoot, maybe he changed his phone up or he got a new number or whatever. But never once did I think it was like, oh, he blocked me. Because it ain't like it show up like, oh, yeah, this person blocked you, you know?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, I done text. Hey, I done talk. Yeah, that's true, Lily. I done talked to too many people. It just, whether it just be homeboys or just, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Hey, I done text the number. My shit went green. I said, oh, okay. It's just, you know what I'm saying? But then again, but okay, but let's say if I didn't know you like that. Well, at least I thought I knew you like that. I say, damn, I would think I would know you better enough for you to communicate, to see like what's really popping with you, like see, you know what I'm saying, like what's going down with you. But but when I see, and it's gonna be weird because it's like, okay, if you gonna block somebody, make sure it's either for like a security reason, like you just don't feel safe for some reason, or some bullshit. But make sure you're gonna like never run into that person like ever again in life, because it don't make no sense to block people. Like I said, it would have made no sense for me to block you because I'm pretty sure like I'd probably see you at some point within this year, and then it would have been awkward because you're going, well, I don't know. Some people, and that's what I'm saying, it will cause a lot of unnecessary awkwardness because you're going to look at me like, man, this nigga done blocked me, bro. I don't even need a, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll be looking at you like, oh, shout out, block this nigga, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now it's awkward. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it wasn't no nothing like that, man. We go way back. Man,
yeah, we good.
Like do-rag waves, man. Yeah,
Yeah, we locked in. Ain't none of that. I ain't even. That's why, like I said, I wasn't even tripping. I wasn't even reading into that. I was just like, I get it. Like,
Bro, you text me. I said, bro, you got my number. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That was funny. That was the first thing you responded with, like, bro, what you doing? You got my number.
Like, for real, I was confused. I was perplexed. I said, bro, only people that don't know me gonna hit me on Facebook, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got my number. You can't shit me. You get me whenever. Yeah.
Oh man. So of course we all know, I mean, me and you haven't had the real opportunity to talk about it, especially on the platform. So I wanted to bring it up again and I wanted to discuss. Yeah.
Hold on, time out. We got about 4 minutes. Talk to me about how did your son and both of your sons, because I know you was coaching and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? So talk about that a little bit before you hop in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So Jeremiah, they finished out their tournament. They got I think third in their tournament, which is like just district play in Plano for their middle school. He stepped up, man. I was super impressed, super proud of him. I've been working with him. Huh?
I said 6th grade, 7th grade, or 8th grade?
7th grade.
Okay.
So this is his first year playing for the school. I was, really like, you'll see when once Caden gets there, when he starts playing. But as a parent, like, you just always want your kid to do their best, right? So when you see opportunities for them to improve or opportunity for them to enhance themselves, you're pushing that. And especially because I'm going to keep it real, they coach is a football coach. He even told me that out of his own mouth. Like, bro, I don't know basketball like that. And I'm like, okay, I get it. So let me work with him at home. And then when he comes, whatever he implements in his game, let him do that, Because a lot of times, because of Jeremiah's size, I mean, the boy 12 years old wearing a size 13 shoe. So a lot of them feel like, oh, he big, put him in the post. And I'm like, no. Look at me. I ain't that big. I'm only 6'4". So for basketball, that's like point. You know what I'm saying? Point, maybe 2. You may be able to pull off the 2, but that's it. So for him, I'm like, no, I need you to be able to dribble this ball. I need you to be able to hit at least a 15 to 20 footer. Like, you got to be able to do these things, right? So his coach was confused when he get a rebound and he bringing it up the floor. It was, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, cool. Yeah. Then it was one game where he was like, get the ball to Caraway. I'm like, nah, it's a team game. Like, he can't sit there and try to take every shot. So it gave him that false sense of confidence, like, oh, I'm out here, I'm raw. I can, dominate. And I had to bring him over to the crib, and I'm like, let's go in the driveway, play a little quick one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? I do simple things like 1st to 8, all ones. You know what I'm saying? So I'm forcing him because I know he right-handed and he can't really go left. So I'm forcing him to go left the whole time. And everything he throw up, I'm just smacking it off the backboard, right? So at that point, he started understanding the importance of moving the ball, getting to your spot, getting the shot that you want to have. So that was what I wanted him to really see this year was, yeah, it's great that you're doing good with your, with your team, but don't get this false sense of, oh, I'm raw, whatever, because you playing in Plano and you beating a bunch of, like that don't, to me, that don't show me nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about that.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with, because I ain't gonna lie, man. What's going on, man? Talk to me, what's going on, rap.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I was gonna say, truthfully, man, like Kobe and MJ type shit. Hey,
right.
So I was gonna say, there's nothing wrong with being his height and learning post move, because you understand, I was an underside, like I was playing shit. I think I done played from the 2 up to the 4. So it's been some time, but you understand, you can have like I kid you not, I have the most. I think I have a really good set of posts. Ask Dominique. Hey, Dominique, shit. I am a post like, that whole say with that fake that Kareem, that say with that little fake and hit you with that little high. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with somebody like his size learning, because because there's gonna be some times even you can do that as a small forward, or even as a shooting guard, that you're gonna have to learn how to post up and back up a little bit, and once you hit a nice spin move, or you can hit a quick little jab step, then you can start, like, you know what I'm saying? So, so this, I would say, I'm pretty sure you got it, but ain't nothing wrong with learning, because you do got some people that's like 6'8". Now they don't know any post moves. They don't know. Mm-hmm. They don't know how to do a simple, like, the simple drop step.
Yeah.
That's the basic. Hey, you get the ball, drop step. Either try to touch it in there or go to the other side. You know what I'm saying? And just one of my, I'm getting my basketball. We talking about some of this shit. Just a quick little 2 minutes. Hey, my favorite drill, and we was doing this in varsity, where the coach would put, like, would throw the ball like any other way. You're supposed to already know if it's on this side, and if the goal is, if you're on the right block in the goal, obviously it's going to be, you know what I'm saying? The coach will either throw it down low, and you got to make a different type of move to either try to get open, but he had everybody doing that. Like, even the point guards. Funny that I was 5'11", 6 foot, still getting, because you never know, especially in that one game, everybody running this motion, you never know who's going to be on the paint. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be nice for you to have some type of arsenal of post moves, but but yeah, bro, I would just, because I like the power forwards and the centers do that quick little drop step or a quick little spin move to the basket, and yeah, man, but I can't wait to see. I really can't wait, because your son is at that age to where he's in 7th grade. He's gonna be in 8th grade next year. He's at that age to where in a few years he's gonna be really out there. Just to see what the competition is really like out there. Which I don't know the competition out there, but I know in Dallas, the DISD schools, shit, man, they
Yeah, and that's the thing, and that's why I'm with you on that. I want them to know every position. You need to know everything. You ain't gonna be that, that I'm putting the box because I can only do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna play this game, especially today's game, you gotta know how to do everything. You got guys that are 7 foot. Look, KD, prime example, handling the ball. You know what I'm saying? Shooting threes, 15-footers, 20-footers, like, consistently at that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, as the game evolves, so does your skill level has to evolve. And, with Justice, man, with Cornbread, it's hilarious because he's still 5 and he playing 6 and 7-year-olds. So he get out there, he do his thing, but when they get the jump ball, he get mad because he don't like nobody taking it from him. So he tried to. I had to get on him because he tried to throw the ball at a kid and hit the kid in the eye. I said, hey, man, when that whistle blow, you give up the ball. You can't be getting mad like that. It ain't their fault. They tied you up. Like, you can't sit there and try to dribble, and then everybody move out the way because I'm about to shoot the ball. Like, they doing their job. They playing defense,
Hey, man, he's fine, dog. He'll get used to it, man. Once he learns the simple crossover from left to right, man, he be all right, dog. He be all right, man.
Yeah, it's nothing like watching them play, man, because it's, the fact that they willing and eager to learn, the fact that they, like I tell my 12-year-old all the time, bro, the more playing you do, the more work you put in, the more game you get, the better you're going to become. So I try to explain to them, stop talking to your homeboys on the Xbox or on the phone. Why don't y'all go to the gym? or better yet, like when he here, I have him ride his bike in the neighborhood because there's nothing but kids over here. I'm like, bro, y'all can have a pickup game right here in front of the house. Go to their house, wherever y'all want to hoop at. Even if it's like, hey, we want to go to this gym, I ain't got no problem. I'll get in my car and take you, no problem. Because if you doing that, it's just gonna get you better. You know what I'm saying?
Justin, did you tell him that you had to ride 2 dart buses to get to y'all local rec?
Hey, that first and foremost, that wasn't my local rec. My local rec was right up the street. We could walk.
Oh, okay.
My local rec, it was some legends that came out of my local rec for sure. And I know A-Trap will know who they. A-Trap, I know you heard of Mookie Blaylock. That was a legend out of our neighborhood that was at our rec center. Ricky Pierce played for the Bucks. That's another legend out of our rec center. Bro, we had some dogs come through Garland, man.
No, I hear you. I just be joking, man, because I know you told that one story. I just be laughing. I say, boy, Justin was.
That's when we wanted to hoop against some Dallas kids. We had to catch them buses. Now we come out there, we were on them buses for sure, and we knew certain time it's time to go ahead and get up out of there because they lose, they get mad, they ready to fight, and then if they lose a fight, you already know what's coming. So we had to come on, get up out of there.
Hey, Dallas has some dogs too. Hell,
Kenyon
from Brian, I think he went to
Brian Adams. Yep.
Chris Bosh, shit, he came out of South, you know what I'm saying?
Lincoln.
Yeah.
Yep.
My boy. Oh shit. LaMarcus Aldridge and shit. That's off the road from where. Well, that's closer to me than you. Singleville. You know, we got some. You know what I'm saying? We got some. CJ getting swole. This nigga looking like. I been in there. You know, come on. Hey,
Keisha, something else, man.
I'm sorry. Hey, man, go ahead and talk about the thing, man. Hold on. Give me 1 second, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nah, so I definitely wanted to touch on because I know me and you haven't had the opportunity to talk about it. So I wanted to get your feedback and your thoughts on the situation in Memphis with the 5 cops. To me, that's something that even for me in corporate America, like I'm hosting a call with my job on the 28th. And that's how I'm wrapping up Black History Month for the corporation. We're having a open table discussion about that situation because with it being black cops, I think that, the narrative and the media wanted to paint it out as just black on black crime, right? Instead of being realistic. Because if you notice, when they first started talking about the situation, they had their police photos up, right? But as soon as that it got the attention that it got, they took those police photos down and they just started showing their mug shots every time they flash it on the news. So to me, that was a play in a pond of let's get the attention off of that. So I wanted to address that within the bank and also within our black community at the bank to let them know that, hey, this is a safe place. We can have these type of conversations. And I have 2 officers that are DPD officers that happen to be black that are going to come and speak as well. But I want to have that conversation with you because you being one of the younger generation, I just wanted to know, how did that make you feel, or what did that make you think of when you saw that video? If you saw the video, or when you saw or heard of it, how did it make you feel?
So I ain't gonna lie, I haven't watched the video. Hills went to Millie. Oh wait, hold on, time out. I'm gonna pause. Hey, didn't somebody come from Skyline? What's his name? Was CJ Miles?
CJ Miles, yeah.
Yeah, CJ Miles came from Skyline. I'm sorry. It's shit. Marcus Smart. Well, if he from Dallas,
that ain't
Flower Mound. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even gonna count that, but that's in the DF dub, I guess. In the DF. Anyway, No, so I haven't watched the video because I'm not really interested, man. You know what I'm saying? I like shit like that really is like traumatizing and it kind of breaks my heart. I wasn't there for I've heard it was worse than the whole Rodney King incident. I'm not, and to be honest, I'm not interested in watching things like that. And by the way, for parents and for people that keep saying, "Oh, you need to see this." First off, nigga, I'm 20. I'm about to turn 26, so I done seen a lot of shit. It's been a lot of shit since about from the age of about like 8 or 9. From where I am now, I've seen enough. I don't need to see to get the gist what's going on, right? Now, right. I've been saying for police officers, it needs to be accountability. I ain't even the one to say defund the police, bro. They ain't even me, cause I got people we both know. Hell, that officer that came on our show in the summer last year, cool. Yep. Actually chatted with him the other day. Actually doing pretty well. You know what I'm saying? I ain't up for taking money from other people's pockets, because you have some police officers that want to do their job and just chill out, bro. I'm in the military. I know so many officers, man. They just be trying. They be like, look, man, I just be doing my job. I don't be doing too much, and I want to make it home to my family, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I asked the black ones. I say, hey, if you see some shit, like some of them say no, I got one of them that said yes. I report it all. If I see some shit that's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, I report that shit. You know what I'm saying? I do my part so I can sleep at night. He was telling me about, I had a sergeant out just randomly pepper spray some. He was like, bro, what the fuck? And then he was like, oh, if you want to report it to IA, that's fine. He said, hell yeah. He was next day. He said, yeah. My sergeant was tweaking. He was doing the most. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, with those being black officers, I don't know what. I'm sorry. I'm getting off track. I've been saying there needs to be more accountability, as in when these things happen, just like how football, just like we were talking about, it's a team sport. This police shit, it's a team. Y'all work in military tactic, and I understand. I'm not a cop, but I understand military. I'm in that shit. I know when y'all work together, y'all all succeed. When somebody don't do something right, y'all all pay the price for that. So why is it so hard when multiple people at this point they do something wrong? They need to implement, and I keep saying, I said, yo, if y'all implemented some disciplinary action that say, look, if these mess up, this gonna fall with the rest of y'all department, I guarantee you they would have a lot more. Hey, you need to, whatever you got, stop with all that. And it'll get rid of all the racist, all the power hungry, obviously black or white. It'll create so many better solutions, which I feel eventually, will it happen in the past? Will it happen in the future? I'm pretty sure it will, but by that point, it's been too late and this shit has been happening. And you know what, I'm calling it now. I can see it now to where 10 years from now, they'll say, you know what, for each officer that does this wrong, we gon' some shit like the funding gonna decrease. Everybody's not gonna get a bonus. Y'all gonna be, something's gonna have to happen. But to answer some questions, I did not see the video. But I knew the gist of what happens, and shame on them. I think, was it 5?
Yep.
Was it 5? Yeah. Shame on all 5 of those brothers. You know what I'm saying? Handling that like that. They tripping. They out of line. And I don't feel like this set the community back. I don't feel like it did any of that. I just feel like now we're kind of like, hey, even our folk, sometimes we gotta check. And I hope when they go to prison and whatever they get, well, I don't know what's been happening. I haven't been keeping up because I don't even want to go into that like that. But
Gotcha.
but if they go to prison or when they do, I'm pretty sure they will, just due to the fact. Yeah. I mean, they need to be treated as such. They don't need to go to no special location. They need to lose everything. They need to put their whole families on blast. Everything gotta happen. You gotta tear that down. And it's crazy how that's been happening. That's like the moment something like this happens, these people they get deep. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't enough, obviously. So go ahead and put their family business out. Go ahead and because I'm a big fan of, if you do that, you gotta pay. And now, mind you, I ain't no street nigga. I ain't on that type of time. But if that was my son, if that was, you gotta let the prisons. We know what y'all known for. Y'all want, you got some real predators that's in the prison. Y'all do y'all thing. Y'all doing that to that young man. Y'all need to really stand on that. If you can. I know they be moving people from prison to try to let them do their time in peace. Nah, that man ain't getting his life back. Cause for what? You know what I'm saying? Just now, I'll let you have it, and then I'll say a little bit more when you finish.
Yeah. Nah, it came out what it was, and it was over the fact that I guess one of the police officers, it was either his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, wanted to basically get at old boy. And I don't know if they were hooking up or what, but it was, that came out that's why that happened. So
I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Because old boy was cracking down on such and such, and then
you understand? So that should already tell you, like, real talk. That should tell you the authority and the power that they believe and think that they have when they have those uniforms on. And it wasn't, this was one of those things where, in my opinion, being a black man, this is like one of those things for the black community where you can expose the black and blue. You can expose that even our own kind, even our own black people, when they have those uniforms on, they feel like they're invincible. They really felt and thought they were going to get away with that. Hence the reason, I mean, I ain't going to say nothing because you ain't seen the video, but hence the reason the comments that they were making while they were waiting on EMS to arrive, or while they were trying to, quote unquote, handle the situation, bro, that was nothing but a setup. That was nothing but a real attack on that young man. And, prayers still for him, his family. He has a kid too. Prayers for his kid, man. Like, yo, that's sad. It's this. It really hurt me because I remember being younger, hearing about Rodney King or whatever. I mean, I saw it or whatever, but you didn't really process it at that age. But now in my adulthood, seeing the situation like that and actually being able to process it is like, they really felt like they were going to get away with that. But I don't know.
I don't know how you feel like with now, and which for anybody, I don't feel. How do you feel like you gonna get away with it when you know? Because I talked to police how this whole camera shit is starting to become, at this, literally, if it's not already, you gonna have to have that thing on you. If it's not, which I don't know if it's. I've been hearing two sides. I've been hearing it's a state choice. I've been hearing everybody gotta be on it. So far, I've seen everybody I'm like, yo, you gotta be on camera now. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? That's some old emotional shit. Because you're emotional, and we talked about this before, because you emotional, and you know what I'm saying? You emotional, and you know, that is not the way how you handle that. And I remember we was having that comp when I was saying like, yo, like we didn't have some mental evaluation thing or something. Which I understand. He said, man, it's hard. He was like, bro, they ask you the most basic. He was like, they trying to make sure you're sane. As long as you don't put no shit too far to the left, you good. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for all those 5 people, for all those 5 brothers, I wish them nothing but the worst, bro. You can't, you know, you just, you know, for doing that, bro, because you gotta imagine, like, to be honest, the jails and stuff, see, they saved you. See, like, they saved you, because, you know what I'm saying, man, I'm trying to tell you, a lot of like, you got some real people, and all it's gonna take is one to mess with the wrong persons. You know what I'm saying? You gon' feel that. So for you to do that to that young man is you know, it's over a chick, which I don't even want to get, because I didn't even know that's what it was about. I thought it was just because you was just on a power trip. I ain't know you was just because you was, you know what I'm saying, because you was in your feelings. So, you know, but at the end of the day, it just shows us, you know, you really, just like you said, your job is just to come home, man. Your job is just to come home, and if you feel violated, then we can write a report. Then we can handle up on that. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can go ahead and cause a scene. You know, it's just, you just say, all right, okay, cool. All right, you know, do what you do and just go on about your business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, man, and it's crazy because let that happen to somebody we know personally, and it's a wrap, man. Do you not know? I'm pretty sure your family and a quick story, Justin. I had a dude. He got in jail for hitting my cousin. It was a dude. He was tripping, and he beat the shit out of my girl cousin. Right? He went to Mississippi jail. Let me tell you how my family would go down. They said they went to the. They said and they said, hey, I'll pay you however much you want to go violate that man. And you know what I'm talking about. They said, hey, I'll pay however you want. I need this man violated to the highest degree, because ain't no way I'm gonna let that slide. And he found somebody, he found the real buck in there. He said, yeah, I'll do it. How much you? He said, hey, I'll pay you $2,000. He said, oh, what? He slid, he cashed out him that money. And the dude said, man, I want a video of that shit. Man, I want to see. Yeah, wow. You got some real people. It go like that towards, you know what I'm saying? So just for that to happen, man, it's unfortunate, man. I really hate that. You know what I'm saying? I hope them dudes get what they got going on, man. You know, but yeah, man, that is crazy right there, man.
We can leave that topic. I just wanted to really hear your thoughts and your opinion on that, really. Yeah. But I also want your opinion, since we were talking earlier before we went live, we were talking sports. Yeah. What are your thoughts on LeBron passing Kareem for all-time leading scorer of the league?
I feel like LeBron is the most hated.
I don't like your tone. Hold on. All right, go ahead. My bad.
I feel like LeBron is the most hated athlete for no reason, bro. Like, you know, hey, I ain't trying to start no friendly fire. I watched Brian Snow and Cole Johnson show. Man, them niggas straight hating shit. Fuck all that. I call it straight. Man, them niggas hating, dog. Them niggas talking about some, what's impressive? What's impressive? You been in the league. You really gonna blast this man for being in the league for 20-something years? Okay, I'm sorry. Is it year 19?
20. Year 20.
Okay, so it's year because he came into 2003 and it's 2023. Yeah, so I'm like, bro. So y'all hate this man, and by the way, I want to let you know this, right? Y'all hate this man for leaving Cleveland, even though he didn't get the help. They had that man Delonte West disrespecting him, and you know what I'm talking about. He was dealing with the disrespect. He couldn't get no help. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I think that shit happened. Hey, how long this shit been? Hey, I think that shit happened. Justin, we can talk online. I think that shit happened. I think Delonte was in there cracking. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, obviously now look how he coming up. I heard he's doing good. I heard he's back in. I heard last time he was in the Big 3 league, killing them boys. It's crazy. That man was strung out on I-20 out there in Dallas. He still. I say, man, hey, the hooping skills never leave shit.
Nah,
No, he was in here cooking him. I said, man, this man was on the street, barely hydrated. Mark Cuban gave him a fucking meal in Highland Park, gave him a little steak. Man, he out there killing. But anyway, you know, just to see LeBron James, you know, you probably watched more of his career than I did, but to see him grow as the man, the father, businessman. I mean, what more can you want from this man? He got 4 championship rings. If you literally look in damn near each statistical category, he's in your top 5, top 3, you know what I'm saying? And he's gonna continue to put up points. And that's the crazy part. He's still playing. He can play. He can really play for another 4 years if he wanted to. Just look at, you know what I'm saying? So somebody, I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy because we will never see that in our lifetime. I don't even think our kids will see that in their lifetime. It's gonna have to be it's gonna be our descendants trying to, and somebody's gonna have to come in, they're gonna have to redo the rules, come in at 18, they're gonna have to, you know, or you know, so just to see that, I ain't gonna lie. I damn near shed a tear. And I ain't even know, look, I was in this bitch like, bro, you really, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's just the LeBron saga continues, man. Like his son is about to be in the league in about 2 or 3 years, give or take, you know. So him passing that record, it was amazing. I felt all the shit. People can shit on this man all they want to, but at the end of the day, which I'm not even, in mind you, I ain't even mentioned Jordan yet. I feel like LeBron's gonna be one of them people. He's not gonna get his respect till he's out the league or till he's dead. Because you gotta remember, with as great as what Kobe Bryant was, I remember people saying Mama mentality. I remember his issue. He wasn't passing up that damn ball, and people was on his ass about. He had 3 people, and they like pass the ball, and they was on his ass. It really wasn't until after the end of his career, after he passed away, they said, "Oh my God, man." So they're not gonna appreciate LeBron till he out the league, till he's old and crumpled and whatever. But LeBron passing that record, that's a staple. Great way to start Black History Month on February 2nd against the Thunder. Even though they lost, I had people hating in the chat talking about and they lost. Man, stop.
That game wasn't about that. That game was strictly, is he gonna do it tonight?
Yeah. Just because how you feel. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, originally, I think that game was supposed to be played in Oklahoma. And I think they, you know, realized that, all right, looking at the matchups, looking at who was going to be guarding them, man, he can easily break this record tonight. And
32, I believe. Was it 30? Yeah, he did 32.
Yeah, like 36 it was. 36, yeah. It was like 30-something that he needed. But it was just the notion of, I was telling my coworker that, like, you want that to happen at a home game. You don't want that happening on the road. That has to be a home game when he breaks the record, right? But if you look at it, And if you really put it in perspective, man, I mean, like you said, I'm in 100% agreement with you. I think he's probably one of the most hated on athletes of all time. My perspective of him breaking that record was he did it, and also the fact that Kareem is still alive and was able to be there. You know what I'm saying? To witness that, and for them to bring him on the court, to me that was a once in a lifetime thing. And I think that, like you said, people are not going to appreciate his greatness until he's dead. And it was the same thing. I mean, if you look at society and how we treat our stars, our celebrities or whatever, we really don't give them their flowers until they're dead.
Bill Russell. Oh my God. When Bill Russell passed away, and neither you or I was even in that.
Yeah.
I was even in that period. But shit, I was in here like, damn, I should have did my research on we all knew Bill was a bad boy, you know, and unfortunately, I mean, it sucks because unfortunately, I mean, Wilt Chamberlain, Jesus Christ, man, people don't know. Hey, you know what? People are not gonna know how cold Wilt Chamberlain, like, do people not know at his lowest he was averaging 28 points up at his low? He might have seen it. 50. That was his 50
average.
And but that lets you know we wasn't even your parent. You know what? Let me stop.
Yeah, my parents, they witnessed that. I had some siblings that witnessed it.
I didn't look up when Will was playing in like what, the 50s and 60s? No, yeah, well, 50s, 60s, and early 70s was when he stopped. But like Wilt Chamberlain, people aren't going like that 100-point game. Now I feel like it could be broken, but it's shit. I feel like it. I feel like in the distant future. Justin. No. Hear me out. If they feed one person like a Steph Curry like player that could just shoot the three and have it, I feel, but I don't know. I don't know. But
bro, he would have to shoot, especially a three, you're gonna have to shoot pretty much 100%. Like, you can't miss a jumper. Like, it ain't happening.
You just need to get the ball back. Like, if you shoot 20, which I don't know what league is gonna let you shoot. Like, no.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody gonna want that. You gotta think. You gotta think about it. Wilt Chamberlain scoring 100 points. It was basically, he's ahead of his time. He's a complete just monster of an athlete. Nothing nobody can do. I'm pretty sure they wanted to stop him. I'm pretty sure they had all intentions of make sure he touched his ball, don't let him score. I'm pretty sure they wanted to stop him, but there's nothing you can do. A guy like Steph Curry scoring 100 points, bro, come on now. You know good and well. All I got to do is touch you up real good. You going to be like, nah, I ain't shooting.
Okay, well, I'm just saying as far as how monumental people, and you know what's crazy? People can try to erase LeBron James from history like he never happened, but that is impossible. That's you literally can't, especially with his records and the scoring, and it's crazy. You know, people don't know how athletically.
Just like what A-Trap saying.
And he hit his free throws line. He did. I'm just saying. Listen, and I was doing the math. Somebody is gonna have to come along, and some coach is gonna have to give him the green light. Just check me out. If he was to take like what, maybe 50. No. I did the math on this shit. Like 53s before half, which is possible. Like you're gonna have to. Don't even think about laying that bitch up. You're gonna have to, if you shoot 53s, and if you at least make about 30, if you at least make about 30, 36 points, so you at least make, so you coming out, so about 53s, carry the one. If you make at least about 35 3-pointers, that's it. Think about LeBron has more assists than Magic. Yeah. And he's, bro, you got me pulling out wait a minute, 35.
I don't know if he gonna pass John Stockton or not. That'll be everything if he did that. Because I think John Stockton's still the assist leader.
Yeah, and it's not, well, no, John Stockton is still the leader, but is he? Because I know John Stockton got like maybe 15,000 something. It's 15,000 something, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if LeBron gonna get there.
Okay, I'm gonna check me out, right? If he look, somebody's gonna have to come along and shoot like 35 3-pointers, which in our game is reasonable to do. So if somebody shoots like 35 for 50, that may be possible, hell. But I don't think we're gonna see that in our time. I don't think we're gonna even see that. Our kids is gonna have grandkids, and they may not even. It's just so far fetched. But how LeBron did it, and then he did it on the step back jumper, man. Like, and you know LeBron ain't, and it's crazy. And here's the thing about what I love about LeBron, and this is one thing, people want to, whatever about Jordan. I'm not even bringing Jordan.
All right.
LeBron James has grown over our eyes. Do you remember LeBron used to just be known being that fake train, LBJ train, or LB train, just do, boom. That's all he take off. You know what I'm saying? And his IQ. Now we seeing him adjust with the game. This is why he stays relevant, because he's adjusted to the game. He said, shit, everybody shoot threes. Shit, I'm going to shoot threes too. You know what I'm saying? And people, and just my last thing, and just with the longevity thing, people like to say when it comes to the whole Jordan, Jordan took, was it 2 years or 3 years off?
3. No, 2.
2 years. People say, Jordan took 2 years off, and he came back. Well, it had to been 2, because I know Houston Rockets won 2. They went back to back.
Yeah. That was with him being out.
Yeah, so they said, well, Jordan took 2 years off. He came back and won 3. Could you imagine if you gave LeBron James 2 years of rest? This nigga, so he's 47. Shit. Like, LeBron is one of them people, he gets criticized for taking rest. Everything is under a microscope for what he does. But you know what? It's really because he speaks out. He does a lot more vocally than what Jordan does. Jordan was just hooping, doing this old, which, no problem. He's a basketball player. What do you expect? I feel like what happened with LeBron is when he obviously went to the Heat. And what was LeBron's always been vocal, but which is why Rob and LeBron, his very first stance was when that Trayvon Martin shit happened. They all rocked their hoodies. Ever since then, motherfuckers been hating on him. Just because, you know what I'm saying? So when he passed Kareem, I was great. The captain was in the building. You know what I'm saying? Gave him the ball. It was nice seeing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem is going to be, but it was a monumental moment. I'm glad I seen it in my timeline. And I'm glad a lot of people seen. People seen Kareem probably and LeBron, which is, you know what I'm saying? So congrats to LeBron. I wish him nothing but the best, but yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I mean, A-Trap, I really want to know your opinion, your thoughts on this too. While we got like a minute left, but how do you think Jordan would have shook up with Kareem in the finals? How do you think that matchup would have been? Okay, say hi to the people.
Hey, Brian, what's up? Boy, you cooling? You cooling? That's what's up, bro.
All right, man.
I see them little BBs. Boy.
That's it. He wanted to grow his hair out, so he curled it.
Okay.
Yeah. You can't tell him nothing.
Nah.
Now, I wanted to see that. Yeah, in their prime for sure. Like when Jordan left, if he didn't take that time off, how you think he would have done against Kareem in the finals? Not Kareem, against Hakeem Olajuwon. Because I think that's the one player that Jordan has ever said that was one player that they got nervous about playing the Rockets because they couldn't do nothing with him. You got to think about it, bro. He had a prime Shaq in the finals and beat a prime Shaq. You don't get credit.
Well, hold on. I'm not gonna lie. Prime Kareem was unstoppable.
No, Hakeem, not Kareem. Hakeem Olajuwon, A-Trap.
Hold on. First off, I'm not gonna lie. If we talking about primes, now we all know. I think everybody agreed. Prime LeBron. If we talk about what Miami, LeBron is that what we? Hold on. Dream is the only player that has.
There we go.
But hold on, but get this. A lot of people don't know about this. You know LeBron got a winning record against Kobe. Hey, they done messed up a whole bunch of times. I think it was.
Oh yeah.
I think they messed up 22 times. 22 or I'm not quite sure. But LeBron James won 16, 18 of those. LeBron James was in Kobe ass shit. People be saying that I'm saying if we're talking about a prime LeBron, we talking about Miami. I think Miami Heat LeBron was like shit. I think this nigga was like if you talking about now that was the LeBron that was 275 shit. Yeah, I know LeBron like 260, 250 now. That was 275 LeBron with the you can see the ass protruding through the Heat jersey and shit. I'm not gonna lie. Michael Jordan, I don't have anything to say against him. He revolutionized the game. He brought the NBA, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have nothing to say, but I do feel like he gets away with things because he wasn't as vocal as LeBron. And this is what happens with black athletes. The moment you get vocal, people do not like you. Just like that one reporter said, shut up and dribble. Laura Ingram, that's what, no disrespect to Michael Jordan, but that's what he was doing. Now, granted, I don't care about that because you are an athlete. Nobody asked you to be a civil rights activist. So I respected Michael Jordan when he said, nigga, I'm an athlete. What the fuck you want me to speak about some shit I don't know on? Which is cool. But when LeBron says something, he speaks up, he opened up a school in his community. What more do you want this nigga to, man, you know what people, you know what? Them niggas be talking, hey, they want LeBron to score 30 points, have 30 points, 20 rebounds, and 30 assists in the first minute of the game. Like, they talk, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Hold on, wasn't Hakeem Olajuwon the first pick in the 1984 draft?
I think so. Yeah. Fresh out of U of H, just going to the Rockets. So pretty much walking across.
Hey, Hakeem in his own right, people don't speak about. I know we had that whole was a 5. Hey, Hakeem Olajuwon, Hakeem is one of them low-key players nobody talks about but Hakeem definitely revolutionized the post game. You know, back then people said, look, 1, 2 and try to shoot or whatever. Now Hakeem was in there with that little dream shake, have you doing the little up and under. So Hakeem, and then the last point that I'm giving to you, people talk about Shaq in his prime. Me personally, Shaq in his prime was Shaq with the Lakers. I feel like Shaq in Orlando was when he was raw. Like I think about like the same how LeBron was with Patrick
Cleveland.
Yeah. Like how LeBron was just jumping out the gym, dunking from the free throw line and shit, just a raw player. That's what Shaq was with the Magic, just raw, dominant. Shaq with the Lakers, he was strong and dominant and agile. He was hitting little moves, little here and there, and dunking on you. So that's kind of what I consider a prime Shaq was when he was with the Lakers from 2000 to 2003. Anything beyond that, I'm just like, okay. Because, at that point, Tim Duncan was serving his ass. I ain't gonna lie. Tim Duncan was serving his ass, but we ain't got to talk about
that. Man, with that being said, man, we got to go ahead and jump up out of here. We do have Perspective coming up next here in about a good, 20 minutes. So if you're joining us, please hang on. Support, like, subscribe, support my people, support the BS3 network as we continue to grow. CJ, once again, as always, appreciate you jumping on, my brother. And, man, we going to be back. I would say next week. We got to record next week because I'll be out. So we'll record next week, and we'll get that going. But with that being said, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Everybody have a good evening and enjoy the rest of your week.